Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, y'all. It is the first Monday in November, y'all. We are yet pressing on. We are yet pressing on. I tell you, we are moving on through 2023. 2023 is about to be history, y'all. It's about to be history in the making. What have you done to create a legacy for yourself? How will people remember you from 2023? Or will they remember you from 2023? That's the question that we should be asking ourselves as we close out 2023, y'all. We got 56 more days in this year. 56 more days in this year. I tell you, I've been up early this morning. God has been yet dealing with me and working with me on some things that I need to do better, some things that I need to improve on, not just personally, but for my business, for my platform, for those that support the things that I do. So God has really been dealing with me, and how He's been dealing with me is I got to be more intentional. I have to be more prepared for these things. I can't just be winging it anymore. So this morning He had me up actually working. This is the second week in a row he's had me to write down and to outline exactly what I wanted to present to you guys on this morning so that I don't forget nothing that he's placed in my spirit to share with you guys, because I tell you, God is truly moving. He's truly moving. He is truly moving. And if he's not moving in your life, then I suggest to you that you evaluate the things that you are doing in your life. Evaluate your life, evaluate your circle, evaluate those things that may be hindering you and keeping you from hearing from him. Because I tell you, he is definitely speaking. He's never stopped speaking, and he will not stop speaking, y'all. So if you're not hearing from him, I guess that I suggest that you get aligned with him so that you can hear from him. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to share with you guys what he laid in my spirit this morning. First, I want to say happy first Monday of November. Today, I just want to remind you that no matter what stumbling blocks, because let me tell you, this morning, I get ready to go over to Blog Talk Radio to sign in and to prepare myself to get ready to come live. And they're down. They're down for whatever they're doing, maintenance or whatever. But they should do that during the hours when they know that individuals don't have shows and individuals are not scheduled to be live. There's a time and a place for everything. But whenever these things come up and they're out of your control, you have to learn how to take these stumbling blocks and to turn them into building blocks, because they're going to come. They are going to come. Know that, because the word says that these things are going to come. They're going to form. But guess what? They're not going to prosper. And that we got to believe. I'm telling you, those blocks are going to come your way, but do not allow them to keep you off track. Do not allow them to keep you from walking in your purpose. Do not allow them to keep you from doing that you know he's called you to. Instead, use those obstacles as building blocks to keep constructing your legacy. Did you hear that word, constructing? Because guess what? You have the power to build and to construct, because you are. Just like he is the architect of our lives, he was the architect that created us. Y'all, you can also architect your life. You can also construct that thing. Hmm. Y'all better get it this morning. I'm telling you, it's crucial. And it just reminds me that if God brought you to this season, he brought you to this season for a reason. And his promises never to leave you nor forsake you. So I want you guys to have faith and believe in yourself as we head strong into 2024, y'all. 56 more days and 2023 is going to be history. So I want you to embrace the challenges that come your way, for they are opportunities in disguise. Y'all, I'm telling you, everything that come at you, it don't always come to knock you off track or to keep you in bondage. Some of those things are opportunities in disguise. You got to learn how to hurdle over those obstacles and to make them stepping stones to build, because guess what? Because guess what? There are stones towards your dream. Every setback that you face is a chance to learn and to grow stronger. Do not be discouraged if things don't work out the first time. Keep pushing forward, and success will be yours. Remember, you are capable of achieving greatness. He said, greater works we should do. Greater works, y'all. Not just me, but you, and you. Everybody that's tuned in this morning, know that greater works is yours if you desire that. Y'all remember that you are capable of to achieve greatness. It's in you. Have faith in your abilities and trust that everything that happens for a reason. Use this Monday as a fresh start, a chance to renew your determination and passion. Some of us we may have lost the fire, may have lost the smoke, may have got discouraged, we may have gotten down on ourselves. But I want you to use this Monday as a chance to renew your determination and your passion. Look at this week as a blank canvas that you can paint your dreams on, y'all. You have the power and the ability to paint your dreams. So use it as an opportunity. Those things that you may have failed on in the past throughout these last 10 months. Count it all joy. Count it all joy if you did not succeed. But know that you have the opportunity right now, if you stay motivated and keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let negativity, self-doubt hold you back. You have unlimited potential within you. He said he breathed the breath of life into you. When he breathed that breath of life into you, y'all, everything that you need is already on the inside of you. All you got to do is tap into it, acknowledge him so that he can stir up those gifts, because it's him that stirs up those gifts. It's him that allow us to walk into these things. Y'all know that it's not nothing so great that you're doing, but it's that power that he's placed on the inside of you that would allow you to walk into those things, y'all. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. And not only that, surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Check your circle. Check those that you call friends. Check those that you hang around with. Check those that you do business with. Make sure that they are aligned with that you know God has called you to. And then if you need help, y'all, seek out mentors. Seek out role models who have accomplished those things that you aspire to do. Now, there's always somebody out here that have done what you want to do. Don't think that anything that you're doing is new, because there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that we're doing, somebody's done it before us. Therefore, we have a blueprint. We have something that we can build off of. No, when he give it to you, he don't give it to you the same as he giving it to somebody else, but he give it to you just as he give it to somebody else, just so that we can build off of it together. We are, remember, helpmates one to another. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Yeah. You can accomplish it if you desire it. If you aspire it, it shall come to pass. I want you to stay motivated as we step into this November, y'all, because this is the first Monday in November. Remember that every day is an opportunity to make progress towards your goals. Do not let setback and obstacles deter you from your path. Instead, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Use them as stepping stones to elevate yourself to a new height. Stay focused and determined, even when faced with adversity. Your future is bright, and with every perseverance, nothing can stand in your way. Trust in your journey and believe that you are exactly where you need to be. Know that you are exactly where you need to be. So let's make this first Monday in November the day of renewed purpose, renewed determination, no matter how far You've come. There's still more to accomplish. Believe in the power within you. Power. And you got to understand what that word means. Power. He has positioned you because you are an overcomer, for being a willing vessel, because you wanted to be a willing vessel. He said he will use you. He will use you to educate, empower, and encourage others through your resistance. It's your resilience. It's that will in the will that will not let you give up. So understand the power that you possess on today. Understand that power that you possess, y'all. No matter how far, no matter how far, you still can go further. Believe in that power, y'all. Keep pushing forward and finish strong in 2023, y'all. Together, let's embrace the challenges, transform those stumbling blocks into building blocks, and create legacy that will inspire others. You have what it takes to achieve greatness. So go out there and show the world exactly what you are made of. Remember, you are never alone. You are never alone. Outside of God being on your side, I am right here to encourage you on this journey, because a testament to faith and perseverance, trust in Him. His plan will never fail. Jeremiah 29 and 11, he says it. He declares that his word will not return to him void, that he has a plan for your life to prosper you, for you to be in good health, for you to have faith in a future. So remember that along this journey. Trust in his plan and lean on him for guidance as you navigate through these ups and downs, because know that they are going to come. It's a part of life. But he said he would never leave you nor forsake you. This Monday, let's start this week off with renewed sense of purpose, contentment to push through any obstacle that may come your way. Believe in yourself. Again, I say, believe in your abilities, for he have equipped you with the strength and resilience to overcome any challenge. As you move forward, keep your focus on the bigger picture. Do not let temporary setbacks or distractions deter you from the long term goals. Remind yourself of the legacy you are building and the impact that you want to make on this world. Stay motivated, even when faced with doubt and uncertainty. Surround yourself with positivity, influence, and like minded individuals who will support, who will encourage you along the way. Remember, a strong support system can make all of the distance, a difference in your journey towards success. So take this first Monday in November as a fresh start. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and keep your eye on the prize. Embrace each stumbling block as an opportunity for growth and to use them as stepping stones towards reaching your full potential. This is your time to shine, to finish 2023 strong, and to create a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Keep building, keep pushing, keep believing. You are capable of achieving greatness. Let's make and lean on his guidance as you navigate through the ups and downs of life. This Monday, let's start the week with a renewed sense of purpose and contentment. Push through any obstacle that come your way. Y'all, don't let these temporary setbacks keep you from moving where God has for you. I have a poem that I'm going to read to you guys. God has been dealing with me with poems over this last, I want to say, month or two. He's been dropping poems in my spirit. He's been dropping a lot of different things in my spirit around poems and bringing people together and collaborating and networking and being that support system. And I just got to be transparent this morning, because there's been a lot of times when I felt like I wanted to throw in the towel. I wanted to give up because I felt like I didn't have the numbers. I didn't have the likes. I didn't have the followers. And God kept reminding me that it's not about those numbers. It's about the It's not about the followings. It's not about the likes. It's not about the shares. It's not about that. It's about you doing what I have called you to do. It's about you sharing what I have called you to share. See, sometimes we get so complacent and we get so caught up in what everybody else is doing around us that we lose focus on that God has called us to. So I had to get back, and I had to sit back, and I had to step back, and I had to ask him what it was that he wanted me to do on this journey. So I had to reevaluate some things, because sometimes we be all over the place looking at what everybody else doing, judging what everybody else doing, when we need to evaluate us and look at what we're doing. Are you being that vessel that he called you to be? Are you being that vessel that he equipped you to be? Because those gifts and those talents that he's placed on the inside of you, a lot of us, we use them for all of the wrong reasons. We out here chasing a dime, chasing a dollar, when we ain't going to be able to take none of that with us when we go. When we leave here, we're not going to be able to take none of that with us. But what are you leaving that people are going to be able to remember? Are people going to be able to remember how grateful you was, how you was the queen of gratitude, or you were the queen of empathy, or you were whatever? Are people going to be able to remember that thing about you for generations to come? Will you be able to impact somebody for generations to come? Will they be able to say, well, this is what I learned from so-and-so. This is what so-and-so taught. This is what so-and-so believed. This is how so-and-so walked. And I believe that this is how we should walk. Are you leaving a legacy like that? Or are you leaving a material legacy that we see now? If you look over there in Israel and over there in those Eastern countries, how everything is being destroyed by wars and individuals fighting each other, and everything is being destroyed, those material things. People having to leave their homes with nothing. A lot of us are building our legacy on material things, when that's not what we're supposed to be doing. People often ask me, Angela, why do you pour out so much? And why do you do so many of the things that you do, and for the prices that you do it for? And half of the time it's free. I do it because God laid it on my heart. God tells me the things to do. You know, and people wonder why I do a lot of collaboration projects, because I believe in allowing individuals to be able to share their voice when they think that they don't have a voice or an opportunity to share. Yeah, I get emotional, because there's so many people out here competing and out here dragging people through the mud, when we're supposed to be helpmates one to another, encouragers one through another, when there's so many people that are going through, and you can be that help for them. You can be that inspiration for them. But yet, it's all about a dollar. It's all about how I can come up, how I can step on the next person to keep them down. Y'all, it's not about that. And trust me, all those things that we do in the dark and we think we're getting away with. See, I've had people think that they have used me. But guess what? You can't use somebody that's moving in the things that God has called them to. See, I know who I am, and I know what my purpose is. So if I do something, you better know that it's from my heart, and that God has laid it on my heart, because I'm not moving out of his presence for nobody. Not moving out of those things that he called me to do for nobody. I don't care who you are. I lay it down for him and him only. And I won't stop until he shut my eyes. I won't stop giving until he shut my eyes. I won't stop moving in the things that he called me to until he shut my eyes. So this morning, I want you to know that greater is in you, and greater that he's called you to. Walk in it. Walk in it, y'all. Stop waiting for something to fall out the sky. Nothing is going to fall out the sky. There's a lot of us, we have so many gifts and talents, yet we let them lay dormant. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. So when you not allowing those gifts to move and those gifts to work, because he said he those gifts will make room for you. Ain't just something that just we just be throwing out him. They will. If you allow those gifts to come up out of you, they will make room for you. A lot of the opportunities that I am experiencing now, I never thought, if I had stayed dormant, if I had stayed not doing nothing, not moving, not listening to him, yeah, I wouldn't have been blessed like I have been. I've been blessed to be able to speak in places that I've never been to before physically. I've been able to speak in Dubai. I've been able to speak all over Africa. I've been able to speak in India, in Pakistan, places that I never thought that I would be able to be before. The Netherlands, Switzerland, all these different places that I never heard of, y'all. When I said yes to becoming a broadcaster and being on WBNN, y'all, I'm about to celebrate 4 years in April. But God has opened up so many doors through that platform. Y'all, I just got inducted into the International Internet Radio Hall of Fame for broadcasting. Who would have thought a little old country girl that sometimes stutter, that sometimes talk fast, that sometimes get her words tied up, would be doing the things that she's doing? Who would have thought that I would be the owner of a magazine, able to allow millions of people to see thousands of people's story and to be able to share people's situation? Who would have thought that I would be working with a prison taking place in the state of Texas? Who would have thought little old me from Levelland, South Carolina, a little old place that people never heard of, one way in and one way out. Most people on my street was my first or my second cousin. Who would have thought? Not only that God would allow me to be the author of over 72 books, journals, and planners, and more to come. Who would have thought? And for those that are streaming live through Facebook and YouTube, you see this picture behind me, 40 amazing poets. 40 amazing poets with the opportunity to allow their words to speak around the world. We have 2 from Lagos, Nigeria, that decide to speak on Black mental health. Things that plague us, things that bother us, things that other people seem to shy away. But he's given us a voice, to be a voice. So y'all, I'm going to read this poem and then I'm going to get on off of here, y'all. I want to thank y'all. Thank you for the 1,300 likes over on TikTok. Y'all, I am live on TikTok. So shout out to those that are chiming in on TikTok. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Again, when the stumbling blocks come and when the enemy think he can shut you down, yet another opportunity open up. See, Blog Talk Radio, normally I wouldn't be able to stream on a lot of places because, of course, y'all know I will be calling in on one of my phones and I won't be able to stream. But God saw fit today that I be able to stream through TikTok. And y'all, we got 1,300 likes going on over there. And I thank everybody over there that has chimed in this morning. I pray that you have been blessed by something that I've shared. But I'm going to read this poem and I'm going to get on off here, y'all. It's quick. In stumbling blocks, strength reside. Opportunities disguised. We shall confide. Each stumbling block shall, y'all, excuse me, enemy is a lie. I'm going to go back because that was not sounding right. I'm going to go back. In stumbling blocks, strength resides. Opportunities disguised. We shall confide. Each obstacle's a chance to grow. Turning them to building blocks we'll show. With determination, we'll rise above, transforming setbacks into a treasure trove. For adversity, our powers ignite, creating pathways to reach new heights. Where building bridges from stones in our way, conquering challenges day by day. No stumbling block shall hold us back. Our resilience, unwavering attack. So let's forge ahead with unwavering might, embracing the struggle, shining in the fight. Stumbling blocks will become our foundation for strong building a legacy that will forever live on. That was what he dropped in my spirit this morning, y'all. I hope that something that I have shared throughout this broadcast have blessed you on this morning. No matter where you are right now, I want you to know that greater is coming. He said it in his word. He said that we should do greater works. We should do greater works. Until he come again, I challenge you to do those things that he's called you to, y'all. No matter how insignificant you may think they are, no matter what you think you've been through that nobody want to hear, or no matter, there's always someone out there that need to hear your voice. Y'all, there's billions of people in this world. And if we meet somebody every day, we'll never meet everybody in this world. So know that every opportunity that you get, there's an opportunity to impact someone that you've never encountered before. So know that. And know that every opportunity that you get to show up in excellence. Show up and acknowledge him. Because guess what? It's nothing that you do because you are powerless. But it's everything that he do through us. Everything that he do through us. So on today, I just want to encourage you guys. I just want you to stay pushing forward. I want you to stay moving in that he's called you to, and know that the queen loves you. And I appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I want y'all to be blessed, and I want y'all to be encouraged. And know if you need me, I'm always here. I want y'all to know if you are a queen of influence and you have you have been that inspiration for somebody. You have been that person that somebody can lean on. Yeah, I want to honor you. We are going to be in Aspiring Authors Magazine. We're going to be honoring 50 queens, rising queens of influence. Because some of you guys, the impact that you have on individuals, the world needs to know. So I definitely want to feature you inside of our special edition of Aspiring Authors Magazine, dedicated to the rising queens of influence. 2024, I want the world to know who you are. So December the 31st, this magazine is going to drop. We're going to be featuring 50 amazing queens from all over the world. So if you're out there and you're listening to this, you're hearing this, whether you're hearing it as a replay or you're hearing it live, know that you have an opportunity to share your brand around the world. Aspiring Authors Magazine is available through P.O.W.E.R and through Amazon. It is in digital print. It is in digital and in print. We will be celebrating 4 years of service in May. I'm excited because our magazine, first year in circulation, we received a award. We are inside the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. We have individuals that subscribe to our magazine and get our magazine every month. So we're out there. And if you are looking for opportunity to share your brand, if you're looking for opportunity to share your voice, and you want to write for the magazine, we're always looking for writers. It's a great opportunity to allow people to see who you are. If you're an author, they get to see you in a different writing aspect. because everybody knows that I write inspirationals, but you get to see me in a different writing atmosphere, as far as with the magazine, because I don't do inspirationals in the magazine. I provide factual information that is prevalent to our community, things that people try to hide. I exposed corruption in Texas, the things that are going on behind prison walls, those things that are affecting our brown community. We talk about domestic violence, we talk about mental illness, we talk about molestation. We talk about those things that people need to know about, that is happening, that people like to brush under the rug and people like to run from. So we talk about those things to help our people heal, because we don't keep wanting to holler that hurt people hurt, because hurt people can become healed people. And when you are healed, you you want others around you to be healed. See, when I began to walk in my purpose and realize that I had purpose, I wanted everybody around me to know that they had purpose too, that nothing was falling out the sky. That if I wanted to walk into my destiny, if I wanted to catch up with that God had already preordained for me, that I had to get up. I had to stop wallowing in pity. I had to stop putting on these pity parties, wanting people to feel sorry for me. Yeah, I could be over here always talking about how much pain I'm in, talking about my disabilities, and talking about my domestic violence, and talking about being shot with a point blank range shotgun. I could always talk about that, but I choose not to. You know, a lot of people don't even know that I went through a lot of the things that I went through, because I choose not to dwell on those things, because I know the greater picture and what those things had to bring me to. See, everything that I went through on this journey we call life was to get me here where I am now, so that I can continue to press on, so that I can march on to the greater. But if I not moved out of my way and stayed complacent and stayed in the darkness, I wouldn't be doing none of this. And a lot of the people that are connected to me, I would have failed. So I'm glad that God woke me up and brought me out of that darkness into his marvelous light, so that I can be able to touch and impact lives. So I'm grateful on this morning. Again, I say to you, if you are a queen of influence, if you are someone that a lot of people lean on, depend on, and trust me, there are a lot of you guys out there. Y'all, we have 50 spots inside of this amazing magazine. There is a jolt form floating around. The fee to be a part of this is $75. And what the $75 cover is your one-page feature inside of the magazine. Not only that, you will get an opportunity to be interviewed on the podcast by the queen. Of course, that's me. You will also be featured on the magazine's blog with the opportunity to also gain extra exposure. If you are a rising queen of influence, I definitely want you to get connected, because not only that, you get to connect with 49 other like individuals. And we're coming off social media. We're coming from behind these walls that we have built up. And y'all are going to be able to meet us. Y'all are going to be able to see us, because we're going to get out. Aspiring Authors Magazine, the Crew Podcast, Queen of Collaboration, AALAC. Y'all, we all getting back out, and we're going to be out in these communities, impacting lives and doing what God has called us to. Y'all, it's time for us to come together and do the work, because our communities are suffering because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. I look at all these people that are wrongfully and overly incarcerated in the state of Texas. And if I can just get one family member to join me in January, we're going to make a difference. And people are going to hear these voices. But y'all, I'm going to get on off of here. I want to thank y'all for chiming in this morning. I tell you, I truly have been blessed. Today is Monday, so on Mondays, I take the opportunity to allow those individuals that are incarcerated behind those TDCJ walls an opportunity to come on and share. Y'all, this week I'm going to have an opportunity to share some individuals that are incarcerated, wrongfully and overly incarcerated. Y'all, it's time for the state of Texas to revamp their prison system, to reform their prison system, and hold these elected officials accountable. The state of Texas lead the nation in execution and exoneration. It's not acceptable, y'all. If you can Google a state and corruption pops up and your governor pop up along with your attorney general, y'all, something needs to be done about that. And the people in the state of Texas need to wake up. They need to stand up and not keep allowing what is going on to go on. If we keep falling for anything, we'll never grow. We'll never move past anything. Y'all, it's the season to walk in that you have been purposed for. So y'all, I want y'all to tune in at 11 o'clock. I'm going to have some individuals come on that's going to be sharing about their story, why they are incarcerated, and how the state of Texas have failed them. So I want you guys to chime in. I have two amazing individuals that's going to stop by at 11, and then 11:45. Going to give you an opportunity to chime in. I'll be streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. I think that's where I'll be. But you always can go over and follow us on YouTube and on Facebook to make sure that you stay connected. And that is the Free Texas campaign. Or you can follow me, Angela Thomas Smith, Queen of Collaborations, Inspiring Authors Magazine, The Crew Podcast. Y'all look me up, check me out, see what all I do. I'm on Linktree, Queen of Collaborations, and most platforms that you can find me on, you will find me as the Queen of Collaborations. So again, I thank you guys for tuning in this morning. I pray that your Monday is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. I pray that your week is blessed beyond what you can see. And y'all, we have 56 days left in this year. I want you to finish strong. I want you to know that it's not over, that God is yet moving, and that you too can walk in all that He has purpose for you. Y'all be blessed and know that the Queen loves you. Bye.